But I want to talk to some people that have been patient with me. They have been calling in. Let's do Lowry. Why are you calling? No, Lowry, why you're on the phone? Mr. Young.
Hey, Garrett.
Lowry.
Yes, hey. What's up?
You know, I'm here for you. I'm just singing the praises of the PPS on a hot Wednesday in sunny San Diego.
Well, I'm out in
Now,
dark.
Lowry, you sound a bit far away. Can you? You're a new caller, but can you get on that mic? Get hot on that mic.
Am I hot and on it right now?
That's hot. That's hot.
Oh,
No,
we're hot and heavy.
There you go. That's perfect.
Oh, great. Good deal. Well, Garrett, Bud, I want to thank you because about a year ago when I started getting back into Mega64, you did not stop talking about this show called Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh, you're talking about that Evangelion? Yeah.
Yeah. And shortly thereafter,
I had a lot, don't I?
Yeah, a little bit. I've noticed.
It's
but...
kind of my identity. I identify as a Unit 1.
And hey, Unit 1. I'm more of kind of a. I'd say Unit 2, maybe.
All right.
Respect. But anywho, this past Monday, I stayed up for about 12 hours straight and watched the whole 26 episodes.
Speaking of Eva, you got some Eva MIDI background on right now for you. Yeah,
Goodness,
you watched all 26 episodes, huh?
Yeah, all 26 episodes. The next day, I watched End of Evangelion also.
Wow.
Really dove into it.
Powering through it like a boss.
Oh, it was glorious. I'd just like to thank you for introducing me to the show. Because, even though I'm just a few days removed from watching it, it's changed my life.
Wow. How old a guy are you?
I'm 18 years young, Garrett.
You know what? That's perfect, I think. As someone who actually, I guess, can reflect on that at this point, being a little older and watching Eva again, I really think that connects with young men more so than anyone else. I think that series, not to say it's designed for that of all people,
right.
I'm just saying, I think, yeah, when I hear a story like that, and I think what happened to me, I was probably around that same age, I was in high school, for sure. But that's cool, man. That's really good to hear.
Yeah, and I was gonna want to expound on a bit more, those final 2 episodes. The end. What was your initial reaction to seeing
the
those
final 2 episodes of the show?
Yeah, about instrumentality,
Yeah, I kind of have always thought that those are what is happening in Shinji's head.
Right.
Whereas the end of Evangelion is what's happening in the physical world.
Yeah. But in terms of what kind of effect it had on you, if any.
Oh, what do you? So did I not answer the question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll just give my
into the deep. Oh fuck! This asshole saw me.
Ooh.
Into the deep Eva hole we darkly dive. We darkly dive into the deep hole we dive.
Chat. That's kind of curious, but regardless, I'll just give my example.
Yeah. Well, no. What were you asking me? Maybe I just fucked up.
Yeah, but I'll give my example so you can have some insight what I'm asking. But yeah, those final 2 episodes just. Shinji's basically, his monologue and all of his flashbacks kind of, oddly enough, had a very profound effect on me.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to say changed my life by any means, because I'm a few days removed from watching it, but I kind of just asked my question, the same questions that Shinji was asking himself, at the same time I thought about my answers too, And
why do you exist? Why are you here? Very metaphysical stuff.
Why am I here? What's my purpose? And that was such a crazy thing just to watch Shinji try and answer it, because he kind of addresses that earlier in the series too, when he keeps on running away, hey, what am I doing here? But I kind of asked my question that self during instrumentality, it's dang, what's my purpose? What's my happiness?
Dude, we're getting deep. We are getting metaphysical. We're getting deep on the PPS.
Oh yeah.
Lowry.
Yes, sir.
I love it. I think you hit the nail on the head, man. I think if you connect to that series in a way like we're connected to it, you definitely kind of answer some of those questions while you're watching it.
Oh yeah, and
you guys back?
like
Rachel's back.
Oh, okay. She's here. Yeah, that's cool, I guess.
Do you have any Rachel? If you want to ask Rachel how she thinks about Ava, any Rachel type Ava questions? Any Rachel type questions at all?
All right. So Rachel, what do you think about Asuka's final 2 lines in End of Evangelion?
Oh yeah. What? Can you remind us those two? It's where Shinji and her are on the beach. Yeah,
Shinji just gets done choking her.
Yeah.
And Asuka says, in the version I watched, she says, "How disgusting." Rachel, go ahead, give us your interpretation.
After Shinji starts crying upon her.
Correct, yeah. Then Shinji breaks down. Asuka says, "How disgusting." Smash cut, the movie's over.
Yeah, Rachel, how do you feel about that?
I think that's probably.
She says probably all right.
I think that's okay. Maybe
She thinks it's okay. Can you say it in again? Wait, say you gotta really get. You gotta get on that mic. Sorry.
I think he was being a bit of a pussy.
Oh.
I didn't get. You gotta hold that. You gotta try it again. Try it again. Say
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Repeat.
I think Shinji was being a bit of a pussy. I think Shinji was being a bit of a pussy.
So faintly, with such faint breath, you have such a dainty voice. It's beautiful. Listen to it. I want to turn everything else off. Lowry, if you could lower your volume.
Think Shinji was being a bit of a pussy. Think Shinji was being a bit of a pussy.
Yeah, if she saw the hospital scene, I would agree with that statement.
Whoa. Okay, now we're feeding back. No feedback. Lowry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Oh, I wonder why the air is now being blocked. Uh-huh. I'm like, oh, it got awfully hot in here. No, you're fine. It was like a Marilyn Monroe moment in here for a moment. Are you familiar with Marilyn Monroe there? Lowry.
Am I familiar with Marilyn?
Lowry, my question to you is, not only are you familiar with Marilyn, who killed Marilyn? Maybe it was the Kennedys. But also, are you now going to watch the Rebuild films?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Rebuild. I asked my friend if he had seen Rebuild, and he said it's a unique take on the earlier episodes, the earlier part of the series.
Yeah.
And I'm actually about to move into my dorm room tomorrow, so I don't know how busy I'm gonna be once college starts up, but I'm gonna try to squeeze in time to watch it, certainly.
Dude, you're on a big path now. But,
you
know, you're gonna have to wait a while for final, but 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0 are great. I think if you enjoyed the series and the End of Ava film, you're gonna enjoy these 3 films. And then you get to develop your opinion on how you think the story is progressing. What is it actually happening? Is everything starting over again? Is this just a retelling? Who knows?
But to answer your question about who killed Marilyn Monroe,
yes. Are you an expert in the field?
I have good faith in my answer.
You've listened to the Misfits before? Okay, go ahead.
So, alright, I do believe John F. Kennedy got Lee Harvey Oswald to murder Marilyn Monroe.
Shit.
But then Lee, distraught over the death because as he went on to his way to kill Marilyn,
oh shit.
It was a hotel room, it was late at night, Marilyn was alone. You can infer what happened at that point.
I don't want to infer, please do tell us.
Lee Harvey Oswald and Marilyn Monroe that had intercourse. Unprotected.
Unprotected intercourse?
Yes.
The heinous act of sexist?
Correct. And this impregnated Marilyn Monroe. And so, 9 months later, the baby is born. However, Lee Harvey Oswald was faithful to KFK.
Yes.
Murders Marilyn.
Murder. So we know who killed Marilyn.
Yes, Lee Harvey Oswald. But
It was Lee Harvey Oswald. Folks, Lowry has hit the nail on the head. We'll be back right after this.